And I don't know what I can say. I don't even know how to react to what Tom just said there. Yeah. I mean, I really don't.
What did I just say?
You said Spider-Man's in space.
Oh, that thing. Right, yeah. It's really awesome.
It's like Men in Black. Every 20 seconds, we just wipe it.
He's very young.
And if you get him and Ruffalo together, it's like the perfect storm.
Yeah.
You know, that's
They put us two in an interview together the other day in China, and I think the only reason was so they could control the source. So that Ruffalo and I are in the same place. So if there was one leak, they just had to wipe one in.
Who among you is least trustworthy when it comes to the secrets?
Oh, my God. Even the audience.
Even they know.
I heard that. I heard that rumor, too.
Tom,
You know
did you
what's
tell
funny?
them what happens before?
So the end of the movie. No, I don't know.
Snitches
No, I remember...
end up in ditches.
Yeah. No,
First of all, the American version of that, even though we love your Britishness, is snitches get stitches.
Right.
Right?
No, the funny thing is, I'd heard the rumor about the fake script stuff, and I was reading what I thought was a fake script because it was like Spider-Man's in space. So I didn't finish it, but I found out it was real.
Okay.
So, this is like an unboxing video on YouTube. Today I'll be unboxing a gift from Mark Ruffalo. Let's see what it is. Okay. Whoa! Yo! That's dope! So I guess this is the new Avengers Infinity War, May 4th. That is so cool. Let's see what else he put in here. Hi Tom, I'm so excited to be working with you on Infinity War. I thought you'd like to be the first to see the poster for the movie. Enjoy, Mark Ruffalo. Shit. No.
I went to Spider-Man once wearing a Spider-Man hoodie. And I didn't even try and hide. I just showed up and was like, enjoy the movie!
Were people shocked, or were they accosting you?
The funny thing is someone comes up to me and they'll be like, oh my God, you're Spider-Man, hey. And I'm like, hello, how are you? And they go, you're English?
Each time it surprises me.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, I'm not
Each time
from
I'm
here.
taken aback.
Probably would, oh, I know. What was the question again? Probably just play with cookies all day, like I'm doing right now.
Who is Dave the Frog, and why has Dave the Frog got something to do with you?
Dave the Frog that's in my mouth.
Well, this is what I hear. What is that story?
Right. So we have to do red carpets all the time and take pictures, and I find it very awkward when they're all shouting at you and stuff. And a fan of mine tweeted a picture of me saying, Tom Holland looks like he has a frog in his mouth when he's taking paparazzi pictures. And I thought it was hilarious, so I reposted the picture, which then went viral, and everyone found it hilarious. But then weeks go by, and I'd look at myself in the mirror and be like, maybe I do look like I have a frog in my mouth.
I think this is the original tweet. This is you.
You
You do look like you've got something in your mouth.
I think it's because I'm trying to go for the chiseled jaw kind of look.
Oh,
and
you're
it's just not working.
Yes.
I think that's what that was.
Did you know about, like, what American schools are like? Because you have to play Peter Parker, who is a student, a high school student.
Yeah, I think that was probably the most daunting part of taking on this character. So as a joke, I suggested to Marvel that I should go to a high school undercover.
Right.
And it was completely a joke, and Marvel took it completely seriously. I guess they didn't get my British sarcasm.
Yeah, they do that.
And, yeah, so the next thing I know, I was, like, had a backpack with a pencil case on my way to Bronx School of Science.
Oh, boy.
Did they let you go to actual class?
Yes, yeah, I went to school with a fake name and a fake accent.
Did you have a fake mother drop you off at...
Yeah, no, they brought Marissa Tomei in just for that weekend. But yeah, and Bronx School of Science is a school for genius
kids, right.
And I am no genius.
You're not?
No, even the teachers didn't know that I was not a real student, so they would bring me up to the front of the class and be like, what do you think, new kid? I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So it was It was
You're like
very
the worst
embarrassing.
narc there is. Like a very bad narc. Did they ever figure out that it was you? Or like when the movie came out, did you ever tell them that it was you?
Well, I had one funny experience. I was sat at the back of a classroom next to quite a pretty girl, and eventually she's like, "So, dude, what's your deal, man?" I was like, "Well, do you want to know my secret?" She's like, "Okay." I was like, "I'm actually Spider-Man." She was like, "Dude, you're nuts, bro. You're nuts." I was like, "No, seriously, I'm actually an actor. I'm British, and I'm playing Spider-Man." And she didn't believe me.
Of course she didn't believe me.
Because
That's a
Civil War wasn't
ridiculous
out yet.
story.
I know.
Yes.
But the fact that you were allowed to just suddenly go to Bronx Science in the middle of the year with no explanation, that breach, that was believable.
Yeah, that was. It indicates we've got a problem with our public education system.
I guess you don't really need to ask for advice from these guys because you can just watch them work and see how the best in the business do it.
Did you see you have to get back to set?
Yes.
Are you making another movie?
Spider-Man Far From Home next summer in theaters.
Is this movie a prequel? Because, you know, at the end of Infinity War, you turn into, like, black confetti.
I think Thanos is robbing a bank, so I'm gonna go in.
Well, why would Thanos rob a bank? That doesn't make any
Because-
sense.
Thanos is poor. Anyway,
Oh.
bye, Jimmy. See you later. I had one of the most embarrassing experiences with Madonna. I was at the Oscars, I presented, it went well. You know, I went out afterwards to sort of celebrate and have a good time. I probably had one too many. And I was at this party with a couple of my friends, and an old friend of mine who's a manager comes up to me, and he's like, Tom, do you know Madonna? And I'm like, funnily enough, no. So he goes, come with me. So he drags me across this nightclub and introduces me to Madonna. Now, the whole way on the way over there, I'm going, what do I say? Hello, I had no idea what to say. So I get up there and I go, hello. That's all I come up with. I was like, hi, I'm Madonna, how you doing? I'm good, thank you, I'm well. And Jason can see me panicking and goes, Madonna, Tom is an incredible dancer. And I'm looking at him like, I'm gonna kill you. And she goes, really? Well, that's something I'd love to see. Show me. So I'm thinking, I have two options, right? I can just faint, you know, just pass out, or I can take Madonna into the dance floor, dance with her, and show her my moves and just have a great time.
Sure.
You know, me being an idiot, I went for option two. Yes! So I take her hand, I sort of drag her into the dance floor, and as soon as I took her, I realised that this was a mistake. It was a big mistake. Now, I used to be Billy Elliot, and I used to do a lot of dancing, but that was all choreographed, you know? I didn't wing it. I didn't just go on stage and do a different show every night. So I start dancing with her, and there's not much arms involved. I'm just sort of doing a little two-step to try and, like, warm myself up. And she's so unimpressed. She's so unimpressed that I just bailed and left. Ooh. I just can't do this. So I leave... I leave Madonna in the dance floor. The next day, I'm telling my family on FaceTime, who's having a family dinner, about my evening and the Oscars. They wanted to know all the goss, and I end up telling them this story. My dad is wetting himself, my mum is cringing, and then my little brother Paddy goes, who's Madonna?
Because are you ever all in one scene?
Do you know what? I don't know. Because I did a lot of my scenes with Benedict Cumberbatch with someone else, with just dots on their face, who I guess later on in the process will become Benedict Cumberbatch. So I don't actually know the answer to that.
But now, so can you tell us anything about this film?
You may as well ask me about quantum physics.
But is this true where but are you one of those people they deliberately don't say plot details to?
I am. I definitely am.
But did you let something slip in the past? Why do they think you're going to tell everyone?
I just tell everyone. Oh. There's things that I've spoiled. And I just wasn't allowed to read the script, you know. So I'd be on set and I'd be working with actors and actresses that were just tennis balls for that day. So I'd be texting people like, hey, are you in this scene with Spider-Man? And they'd be like, no. I'm like, OK, cool, I'll just cross that one off the list of 40 people. Are you in this scene? So I just basically had to do a lot of background research to figure out what I was doing.
Is there like a superhero WhatsApp group?
If there is, I'm not in it. Because I'll spoil all the secrets. I just did fight scenes by myself, imagining what would happen.
Have you seen this film yet?
No, I haven't even read it. I have no idea what it's about, which is actually quite fun, because I get to see...
Do you know what's crazy? You can't have pit bulls in England. They're considered dangerous dogs, which is just nonsense. Look at this thing. How could you say that this is dangerous?
Do you all survive the film? Are there characters that don't make it? I mean, it is a war. If everyone comes out, it's not that believable.
Yeah.
Moving on.
You actually just got a little nervous, didn't you?
I did. I'm really stressed right now. My hands are so sweaty. So essentially, there it is. That's the first time I've seen it. Wow, it looks great.
Are you glad you came tonight?
I'm learning so much.
It looks nice. Is that metal?
I don't know, Graham.
Okay.
So essentially, I have to wear, essentially, pajamas.
Right, let's talk about Spider-Man. So, were you a fan growing up?
Huge fan.
Yeah.
A huge, huge fan, yeah.
And how did you find out you got this role? That's a huge thing to get this role.
I basically had been auditioning for about 5 months, and after my final audition, they said, you'll find out tomorrow. Fast forward 6 weeks, I was still waiting, and one day Marvel just posted on their Instagram, go to our website to find out who the new Spider-Man is. And that's it. I just found out online. They didn't call me up or anything. So I ran downstairs. I was going ballistic. My poor dog, Tessa, was terrified. And my brother, Harry, who's pretty savvy with technology and stuff, was like, dude, they've probably been hacked, bro. Like, they would call you, right? They would let you know. And so I called my agents. They were like, oh, this is amazing. And then Kevin Feige finally rang me and said, I've got some great news. You're going to be Spider-Man. I was like, I know, Kevin. You put it on Instagram. Like, I'm 20. Do you really think I'm not going to find it?
Sorry, again, I forgot the question. I'm just too into these puppies right now. Can we have some more puppies in here? I think we should bring all the other puppies in. And we should definitely rip up the paper.
I happen to be a very big fan of Spider-Man. How did he steal your mask?
It's a long story, Jimmy. It's a sad story, too. I ran out of web fluid. I was waiting for the B-38, and he snuck up behind me and stole it right off my head.
He snuck up behind you, but I thought you had spidey sense.
But that's for threats.
Oh.
And he's not really all that threatening.
That's true.
Could I just have my mask back so I can get back to set?
Come on, give him back his mask. This is ridiculous. You don't steal masks from heroes.
Thank you so much. Oh, it smells really weird.
That's tequila.
Oh, it's tequila, don't worry.
Nice to meet you, and I'm starting to panic, right? I'm like, oh my God, it's Robert Downey Jr. And I'm looking at him in the face, sort of going, there's something different about you in person. Do they do something to your face on camera? Like, you don't look the same. And then Robert then walked in. And I realized I've been talking to his stunt double the whole time. So I got my, like, nervous, jittery stuff out of the way with Glenn, and then met Robert afterwards.
Oh my God.
I'm feeling a little bit like, the goat in the Basketball Diaries. I have a meeting today, don't I? Tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow. Come on, man. I said we just on the Twitter.
Tom, let's do one without the chips. Peter, are you hiding something? Hey, Spider-Man doesn't do that. Can we try something else? Peter, are you hiding something? No. The musical closed a couple years ago. Peter, are you hiding something?
With great power comes great responsibility.
Are you doing Batman?
Where is she?
Okay, that's not even the right cinematic universe.
Yes, it is.
No, it's definitely not.
You're wrong. It is. There's been crossovers. There has. I've seen them.
Tom, if you keep doing this, we're gonna get sued.
I have so much money. I'm Batman.
No, you're not Batman.
I feel like I crushed this. No? Part's mine?
Have you ever even read a comic book, Tom?
Yeah, Justice Avengers. It's the one.
Nope, that's not one.
Series 27. You should check it out.
Series 27 of what?
Of comic books.
Okay, we're done.
You're done.
Okay.
I'm in.
You have to leave.